gained a lot of great knowledge from there and experience.
Absolutely. And how old is your youngster?
She just turned 1 in January.
And this weekend, my baby turned 21.
Oh, really? It flies by.
Yeah, it goes by fast. We have 3 girls. And
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, it's all good. So, do you have plans for more?
Maybe. I'm like just so happy where I am right now.
Yeah.
I'm just like, we'll see down the road.
Yeah, I get you.
Happy.
So I know you're thinking about creating a blog, and there's lots of things we can do, as Erin said, to help you. Tell me a little bit about what you're thinking about doing with it, and where your heart's telling you should be spending some time.
So I've noticed that I'm on a few mom Facebook groups, and I see all the time questions about postpartum clothing or clothes to wear when you are pregnant. And I was like, no one is really doing this. No one's out there telling women, like, these are the jeans you can wear postpartum. Like, they have a nice elastic waistband. And I just wanted to show women that you can be stylish without spending a ton of money. And just because what's on the runway is not really made for us everyday women or moms. So I wanted to show them and help them get their confidence back through attainable and affordable clothes, but specifically towards moms.
Yes.
Like helping them dress their new body, because your body changes after pregnancy.
Oh, try after 3.
Yeah, I bet.
So what was really cool, our eldest daughter got married in July.
Mm-hmm.
So my wife is Debbie, and we'll actually be married 32 years this year. In fact, I think I saw her walk past the laundry room to the other side of my office. And there's nothing like a motivation to lose some weight than your daughter's wedding, right?
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
So about a year ago, Debbie, it's no big secret, turned 50, and her whole body clock just changed dramatically.
Mm-hmm.
How much Zumba or how much she didn't eat or did eat, there was nothing changing.
Yes.
So she started working with a naturopathic doctor out of Flagstaff,
mm-hmm.
who is a specialist in perimenopausal women, and had all of her blood work done very detailed in the lab in Germany, where this lady works out of. And she came back with a whole 1-year eating plan, which is every 5 hours regimented, certain thing like no dairy, but you can have goat's milk. So everything like old-fashioned apples and steel-cut oats and no gluten. And the only fruit she can have is mango, papaya, raspberries. They've let her have blueberries, but she didn't technically have them. And just an old-fashioned apples, not messed with apples. Debbie's lost, 18 pounds. No more night sweats.
Yes.
All the stuff that everybody just says, oh, well, that's it. I'm done.
Yes, exactly.
She's overcome because she found an expert in what was needed. And it was so worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Now, is obviously your goal is to monetize this as well, right? You're not just doing it for fun.
Yes.
So what are your thoughts around how people would hire you?
So in the end, I wanted to turn into like a style consultant business where I can help these women just redo their wardrobe, really find clothes that fit their specific body, and play with like color scheme theory, where I pick what colors actually look good on their skin tones and stuff like that, because that's not something people normally think about. So I was hoping in the end to make it a style consulting business.
Yeah, and we've actually worked for several people in that field in the past. What I love is that your background is very contemporary fashion.
Yes.
I had one lady who she worked for Couture House, and she'd made dresses in Vegas for Cher and all this kind of stuff, and she had this studio in Beverly Hills, and it was beautiful, but for most people, they couldn't relate, right?
Right,
because her dad was the official tailor of the Shah of Iraq, before the overthrow and stuff. And so her family goes back decades in couture. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But when she spoke to real people, yeah, didn't quite calculate the gap. And she's a very interesting lady, but we only helped her a little bit with the social media. She never invested in a new website. She already knew her programs. She already knew everything, but just couldn't quite get the social media. So we gave her some lessons, but yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, but from where you're at, from what Erin was saying to me, I mean, I think this could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So on a level of, so let's just say 1 being none at all, 10 being total ninja, where would you say your social media skills were at this point?
Oh God, probably honestly, maybe a 4 or a 5 because, well, my husband always gives me a hard time that pictures need to be absolutely perfect. And I'm like, I don't know how to edit pictures yet. I can do the research to get there, but at this moment, I'm like, I don't really. So
and I appreciate what he's saying, but more times than not for social media, we're going to go with good enough.
Good content too. Like I feel content is more important.
The pictures can be, I mean, I'll show you some stuff. The pictures can be great, but it's as much about what you say on video and what you write in blogs as it is about the photographs.
Right.
We have some great software. So Facebook, obviously.
Yes.
Instagram.
Pinterest. Yes, I have Pinterest. I have a Twitter account, but I've never used it. I have it though.
You know, your president lives on Twitter, and
oh yeah.
I think this last quarter, Twitter made a profit for the very first time, which is insane.
That is.
It's never really made money, and it's great from a news breaking sort of point of view, and it's great for research. And there's nothing wrong with having a Twitter account if someone's doing their due diligence. But typically what I say to most of our clients is, if you have one or if you've just set one up, why don't we just create one post, pin it to the top and say, hey, if you just meet Katie, you know what? I don't tweet, but I spend a lot of time on Instagram, so here's a link and this is
check me out here. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes
so
sense.
That's what I'd rather do. And at least that way you've got another line of content, but I wouldn't do it. So in terms of, I'm recording this, by the way, so I'll give you a recording so you can get the ideas.
Awesome.
But
cool.
you can make notes as well. In terms of a business name, have you had any thoughts around that?
Well, I do have my blog up and running, and I named it Darling Delilah. Delilah, it's for my daughter. And Darling, when we worked retail, we'd always be like, oh, you look so darling. So I was like, I kind of want to put those two together because then it's about me and my daughter and being a mom and all that good stuff.
And of course, if you remember the British, the 2 British PR ladies and Absolutely Fabulous. Did you ever see that?
No.
It's Joanna Lumley and I can't remember the other actress's name, but Paddy and I can't remember. It's a London. They are meant to be upper echelon British fashion PR people. Just go to all the Versace and all the sort of fashion shows, and they just drink champagne and get high and
living the life.
And everything is it's absolutely fabulous, darling. Everybody's darling.
Yes.
So
yeah,
I like it. Okay. So,
cool.
So the blog right now, how are you publishing it?
I have a WordPress.
Okay. So I actually, if I knew that, I did not know that. So it's darlingdelilah.com.
It's Darling Delilah blog. Let me just check it out here. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. It's darlingdelilah.blog.
Okay. So you're on the free WordPress.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know if you bought that as a URL like .com?
I don't. I paid for something. So I guess I need to look into that.
Okay. No, that's not you. Is that the Delilah blog?
The main picture is a picture of my daughter because that's all I had right now.
Okay, let me just screen share and let's see if I'm in the right place.
Okay.
Okay, that's not it, no?
No.
Okay. Let's go back.
Let's see here.
So Darling.
Oh, the one right underneath it. Oh wait, no, sorry. No. It's just not Tumblr. There's no G, and it's just Darling without the G. Sorry. Because it was already taken with the G.
Okay.
So, hmm.
So,
Well, I guess that's not good. It's not coming up.
so let's just see. There you go.
Yes. That's it.
Okay.
Yep. That's it.
Bless. Oh, you got the energy in those eyes, hey?
Yes.
And you built this yourself, right?
Yes. Yep. I'm still working on my mission statement, trying to like really fine tune it.
Love it. Okay, great. So what I would do is, because right now you've got this on the WordPress.org free site.
Yeah.
So what I would really like to do, and that's why it's hard to find it because it's on a template with 2 million other sites. So we need to look at if darlingdelilah.com is available as a URL.
Oh.
I don't know if you have a GoDaddy account at all.
No, I don't.
Okay, let's just quickly have a look. Take us 2 seconds while we're here. I'll just sign in. We'll have a. Okay. Second. There we go. So DARLIN, Darlin. Is that the right spelling?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so, oh my goodness. All right, so we need to jump right in and buy these.
Okay.
Because we can buy it today for $2.99.
Oh my gosh.
If that's the right spelling, right? D-A-R.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
And then you could buy .info. If you ever wanted to do a charitable version, you could buy .org.
Org. Oh my gosh, $2.99.
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
perfect.
I can just buy them for you, and we can host the site. Because that's the thing. WordPress.org is just one big server, and I'll keep it open for a bit. And that's why you're not coming up.
Gotcha.
So you want to have your own templated site.
Yeah.
So to just give you an idea, we just launched one today for a lady in the yachting industry. So her name is Gemma, and her site is The Yacht Stew, and it's yachtstew.com.
Awesome.
And you can see here it's HTTPS, which means it's not a secure server, which everybody's looking for these days.
Right.
See that similar sort of menu sort of setup, but a picture of her joining email list, finding out a little bit about her, building that email list by giving away a free PDF of, in this instance, it's table settings, little introduction.
Awesome.
Yes.
Nice.
And this is her latest blog just now.
That's so cool.
Recent blogs. And then what we did was tied it into her Instagram feed.
Instagram.
So everybody then can get a direct look at her Instagram without having to so like this is, so she just launched her website today. So she's telling everybody about it, and
that's so cool.
So many comments. I will tell you that she's my daughter.
Oh, really?
But you know, it's the same principle that for all of our clients, but Gemma is my eldest daughter. So
that's so cool.
But this is the kind of site we build typically, and then whenever, I mean, she's been in the yachting industry so it's very, very high end event planning on billionaire super yachts. So for her, she's done it for 8 years. She's 26. She wants to stop soon and have her own child, and she wants to put all of her yachting industry work to work for her, so that in time, this blog is going to monetize and make her money and become an influencer, and also working for a recruitment agency and all the fun stuff that, you know, we want out of life without having to work as hard. My wife takes great credit for this picture. She said, "I took this picture."
Oh, that's so cool.
I mean, you can see they're fun pictures. But I mean, she's in Sri Lanka, Thailand right now, but they don't have to be perfect to be effective.
Okay, cool.
So, I mean, Gemma did do a photo shoot in LA. She had a photographer who wanted to feature her. So, in exchange for portfolio work, she's giving him credit.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they were in Huntington Beach, and then they were in Venice Beach, and all the fun stuff. But yeah, that's typically the kind of site that we do. The style lady, I can't remember her website. Liana Chaudhuri. I can't remember. It'll come up. Liana Chaudhuri. There she is. Imagetherapists.com. So I didn't build this site. It's quite old, but this is who she is.
Mm-hmm.
Very much, she's all about, you know, what your shape is, what your colors are, and then how you dress, and helping them find their own black that isn't black.
Right.
So chocolate brown or navy blue or whatever. It's very much a signature thing. And so this is your typical old-fashioned site that really is just like, yeah.
Right.
To this kind of site now that it's dynamic, it's full screen, it's vibrant, it's got lots of white space, and that's what we like to do.
Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah. So what also happens is, before we send traffic to a website, we have to build an audience. And I would say the best way for us to build an audience for you would be obviously through social media, but also to create a Facebook group that would be a closed group that would have people get to know you and build up respect for you before you start selling to them. Because obviously you've got to work out your program and whether it's going to be a monthly fee, a 5-week course, a 3-month course, or 1-year membership, because this is a transitional time in people's lives. And hopefully, once they stop nursing or whatever, things are going to go back to whatever normal is these days.
Right.
And then they might want to have another one. So, and I'm guessing with, let's just call it maternity wear for want of a better phrase. I don't know if it's as fashion conscious in terms of trends or whether it's pretty staple.
It just seems to be like the same thing. Like for years and years, it's just always. And it's uncomfortable. I think it's really uncomfortable.
I mean, 26 years ago, Debbie was wearing leggings and my t-shirts.
Right, yeah.
That's
comfortable.
But now there's so many other options, including, and lingerie, which is just. I have a client. It's called Forever Yours Lingerie, and they specialize from double D up. So very different from the Victoria's Secret of the world. Yeah, very, very good on fitting, but also exceptionally good with maternity and feeding bras and high tummy pants. I don't know what the phrase would be, not boy shorts, but very much kind of spanksy type stuff that people need stuff to hold it all
with the high waist. Yeah.
Yeah. So I get a good vibe for, the space. And having been a dad multiple times, I know the frustrations. So this is great. So what we have to decide is what the best plan is and the best steps that I can help you with, and then just where we go with that, and sort of how we don't try and do too much too soon, but we build rapport. I'm working out as I go along here. I worked with this lady. Quite the opposite end of the scale, but she works with ladies who has
oh, gotcha. A pelvic floor coach.
Was it a pelvic pain coach? Where are you, Mary? Is that not pelvic pain coach? 1 second. Mary Trillian. Beyond pelvic pain, that's what it was.
Oh.
So she spent over several $100,000 on a marriage because of being in pelvic pain from being bulimic as a teenager and having many, many issues in life.
Gotcha.
And she now is probably America's leading expert in beyond pelvic pain. So what we did with Mary, once we learned her story, was we came up with this site.
Uh-huh.
So the whole idea was help heal your pain, change your life. She's not a doctor. She's very experienced. She works with physiotherapists. She works with doctors because this condition called vulvodynia is not one size fits all. So
Right.
you can see here, like the privacy policy is popping up. The pop-ups are all popping up just to sort of gain people's interest and access and so on. So this is Mary.
Uh-huh.
She's now got a program, and she's selling the program. One program's at $7.97, one's at $19.97. But she does it principally through a social media Facebook group. And
wow.
that's how most of her clients, because it's one of those topics that you don't really want to air on Facebook.
Right.
It's like incontinence or whatever. I mean, it happens during periods of life. So what she's done is she's told the story in a lot of videos and then got everybody into this closed Facebook group, which is a ladies only group where anybody can say anything about anything.
Mm-hmm.
She does some private coaching with these people in the group, but if they really want help, then she sells a program and they buy it for 1 month, 3 months, a year's worth of whatever they need from Mary.
Uh-huh.
And that's worked out really, really well.
Good. That's awesome.
So that's the kind of thing as a company we can do. But what I had to do with her first is I had to put her through what I call my social media boot camp.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting her, because I don't know how old Mary is, maybe late 40s, I'm not sure, never ask. So she had a Facebook page, she knew what Instagram was, she knew what Pinterest was as a user, but she hadn't really been a content generator. So I put her through Social Media Bootcamp, which I think Erin told you about, and then we put her through Power Content, which is our proper course on how to write great blogs that get picked up by Google.
Gotcha.
And also how to get the content of a WordPress site working for you so that when people are Googling, they're coming to you rather than you have to spend money on Facebook ads for them to be found.
Right.
I mean, you still need to do some paid ads at some point.
Uh-huh.
But predominantly, you're going to be selling to people within North America, I'm guessing, sort of Canada or United States.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. So I haven't got currency issues. I mean, it's easy enough. It's just all US dollars. So wait, that's...
Right.
So we could be a one-stop shop. We could create a brand for you, arrange a photography session, build a website, and teach you all the social media. Equally so, we could do it bit by bit by bit. And I know you're a mom, and I know that's a full-time job in its own right.
Yes.
Nap times are like the most productive times of the day, and then by the time she's gone to sleep and your husband comes home, it's like, oh,
I know.
I
got up at 5 this morning to do work, and usually she sleeps till 8. She got up at 6. I was like, come on.
At least at that age, they probably don't need entertaining as much, do they? They can crawl around and play.
Yes. She's discovering everything, so she entertains herself pretty well.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so obviously you've got the website now that I would use for now because it's already built. It's not the way I would do it going forward as a professional business, but at least you can blog and you can tell your story. Just very difficult for it to be indexed with Google, and it's difficult for us to add in like the Instagram feed and all those action pop-up boxes because they're not readily available in the free version of WordPress. But you've done a great thing, which is start. So we could walk you through the bootcamp, and then we could walk you through the Power Content course, which would take you through till early July.
Okay.
At which point you'd be really well situated to be able to start monetizing your program and everything at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a timeline that would work for you, or is that too fast or too slow?
I am just worried about it being too fast, which I would like to go that pace, but with her being one and my husband works shift work, so for 6 weeks he'll work during the day, 6 weeks he'll work at night, so sometimes I can't get any help from him because he's sleeping when we're awake. So I'm just
So the way the course is delivered, they're delivered in 1 hour units.
Okay.
And it's recorded. So they're always delivered live. There's a private private Facebook group just for the people who are in the course. So even if people can't show up, we have people all over the globe that join this. And I had one guy in Australia who got up at 2 a.m. to join this session. I was like, Colin, I'm committed. I want to learn this stuff. I said,
that's good.
He said, I'll go back to bed. And he would go to bed at 8, get up, do the course at 2, and then go back to bed, and then get up. I mean, I had a client, Dr. Peter in Germany. It was 9 o'clock at night for him when he was.
Uh-huh.
He said, "This is perfect. My wife's watching TV. I'm good." So
There you go.
we've had a lot of workarounds, and
That's
as I
cool.
say, deliver it on. It's just like this in Zoom, and
Mhm.
as soon as we finish, within an hour or so, it's available to watch. And then there's
Nice.
worksheets and everything that you get your own academy sort of login, and you go through it step by step by step, and you have a whole week to catch up each week.
That's cool.
And then any questions you can ask at 3 in the morning or 2 in the afternoon, and somebody within our team. It's very quick. What we
Oh,
often
cool.
do is, as the group matures, the group are answering each other's questions. It's really kind of fun.
That's nice.
So let me show you. And then if we didn't do the blogging course, it will run again late October, and it will then finish mid-January. So that would be the next time.
Okay.
So let me walk you through what we have, and then we can. And funny, I'm in Vegas next week. I think Erin mentioned
That's so
that.
crazy. It's starting to warm up here, so you're coming at the good time.
Oh, I hope so, because I was looking at the weather forecast last week. It was horrible there. It's snowing.
Yeah, we had snow. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it.
It was my wife's birthday yesterday, and for her birthday, there's a concert coming up at the Wynn next week, and with a fellow called Robbie Williams.
Uh-huh.
Do you know who he is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. A lot of people don't, because he's British and never already played in the US, but this is his very first US concert.
Oh, really?
Never ever played in America. So it was
I
only
did not
5
know
nights
that.
at the Wynn, and they sold out like that. So he's coming back again in June. I think he's doing all of June and July.
Uh-huh.
So this is the very first week of him playing in the US. And Debbie's been a Robbie Williams fan since they were in a boy band 25 years ago or something. So
That's exciting.
we arrive in Vegas on Sunday, and the concert's on Wednesday night, I think. So
Oh, nice. So you'll have some time to spend down here and
we haven't really decided what we're doing yet. There is an event Thursday, Friday, Saturday that I might go to. But Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we're just
open.
just
That's cool.
Yeah, as you do. We've been a lot of times. I've probably been to Vegas 5 times, maybe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not you, but there's always stuff to explore. We just love walking the strip and doing all the hotel architecture, and
yes,
just the one thing I hate is the Mexicans on the street.
Oh, I know.
Calling cards. I
know. They tried, like when I was super pregnant, they would try to give them to me, and I'm like,
they're trying to give them to me. It's like, my wife's standing right
yes, wrong audience, but.
And you're a Mexican grandmother, really? Just
yes. Come on.
I know. Anyway, let me walk you through. So we have. So just so you can follow these through, we have 4 different courses. It starts with the Social Media Bootcamp, as I mentioned to you. But the next one of these starts April 9th. So that's probably good timing.
Okay.
We do this in Pacific time. So you're 1 hour. Are you 1 hour different to me? It's 2:30 here.
It is 2:30 here.
Oh, okay. Vegas same time. Sometimes Arizona is a different time zone, but maybe
yes.
Nevada isn't.
Yeah, Arizona is different.
Okay. All right. So, so this is the course. Don't worry about the price because we bundle it up. So the way it works is it's just like this, delivered over Zoom, but multiplex. And these are the 5 weeks. So engaging, entertaining, educating, empowering, enticing. Each is the theme of each week. And it's delivered at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. And then at 10 a.m. on a Thursday, I do a live Q&A to go with each week's module.
Oh,
and
cool.
That's how we do that. So that's that course. It's right there. I can put a link in the chat box. You can have a look.
Yeah.
At it. And then I stop sharing to use the chat box. And then the next, so if you just open that, it'll stay open in a browser.
Okay.
The next course I mentioned to you is the Power Content course, which I don't run 100%. One of our team runs. Her name is Lindsay. She's a single mom with 3 children, ranging from 17 to 6.
Wow.
No, this is not it. This one. And she has a degree in journalism. So she is self-taught, out of university, was in a journalistic world, knew journalism wasn't going to happen, went back to college, learned
Uh-huh.
design in WordPress. So she's been one of my website designers for 8 years, and now she's full-time with us. And she's just amazing. She totally gets the game.
That's
so this
awesome.
is a 10 unit course over 3 months, so it's not consecutive weeks.
Okay.
We work on your story, we work on how to write a powerful blog, we work on images, search engine skills, up-leveling your content, and then really making it, take you to the marketplace so people can buy it. So we work on what your offer should be, how to package up those courses, and so that's that course.
Nice.
And then, I should give you a link to that too. One sec. It's probably one of the best blogging courses in the world, even though I say so myself. I've bought many of them to see, and nothing genuinely compares to how that works.
Nice.
And then the other option, and maybe out to lunch, with prices or whatever, I don't know what your budget might be, but I'll show it to you, is this program, which it's called, not this one. It's more of a white glove small group program. Come on. So those 2 courses are included in this, but you're with 9 other business owners, and we do a lot more private mentoring. So we work on your business strategy, we work on your social media strategy. Rather than just teaching it, we help you really write the strategy, and then we really work on the story. And there's a ton of accountability in this, so we take the fear away of everything. There's no such thing as a dumb question. I think you might recognize this lady.
Yes, Chris.
And love those 2.
They're so sweet.
What Crystal's had to go through lately.
I know. They're the nicest.
She masked that so well, because I've known her for nearly 3 years. I never knew that.
No, me either. Ever.
Until after her mum passed away, and then I went, what?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's strong.
Amazing. Love her. We were supposed to go and stay with them, and we never got around to it, and in a way I'm kind of glad I didn't. But that's what we do. So business strategy, really helping you get the pieces together, and the public relations piece that goes with that, and then the social media piece that goes with that, and then the content marketing, which is much more than just blogging, but a lot more camera confidence and video and so on as well that go in with that. And we have that course starting April 2nd. So that then goes into bootcamp and then goes into power content. But you get a lot more besides that in this small group package.
Gotcha.
So I'll give you that link as well. Just give you some options.
Because I was listening to a podcast. Have you heard of Rachel Hollis?
No.
I think she has like 1 million followers on Instagram, but I've been listening to her podcast, and she was saying that she believes blogging is dying, that it's more going to be vlogging, like video blogs now. And I was like, I don't even know where to begin with a video.
I made 3 videos today already.
Really? Oh, that's so exciting.
The smart thing to do is to record a video, video log, if you like, transcribe it, because if you post a video on YouTube, if you have a big following, it might get picked up by Google, but it's not going to get picked up by search, because even though Google has speech recognition software, it doesn't employ it. So if you don't have the written word, then those videos are not going to work. So yes, if you have a big million following and you do Facebook Live videos and stuff, yes, you will get a lot of reach.
Right.
What we do is what we call smart blogging. So it's actually easier to do, because you make a video if you're very natural on camera. It doesn't even have to be for the world, but I can speak way better than I can type personally. So I will speak into my phone or make a video, transcribe it, and I have an app for that or an agency for that. And that becomes the bulk of my blog. Then we go through all the little steps. In WordPress, we have a program called SEO Yoast that actually optimizes our traffic light system for each keyword. And then we embed the video into YouTube. So we're getting the YouTube piece of the apple. We then put the video into the blog so it plays via YouTube, which Google loves. Plus we have the text so that you can create Facebook posts and Twitter posts and images for Pinterest. And then we put
Gotcha.
all of the pieces together, and then you get the ultimate full service. I would agree
Oh,
with him. 80% of social media content consumption now is video driven,
right,
but the average user does not listen to the video. 80% of people who watch videos don't listen to them.
right. That's
So
crazy.
yes, you can get your face and the energy and stuff, but they're not buying because they're not listening.
Right,
You
yeah,
have to read what you're saying, and the search engines have to read what you're writing
right,
for it to come together.
right. That makes sense.
So she's bang on,
Mhm.
but that's only a piece of the puzzle.
Right,
And I've been doing this since 2004,
right.
and we've probably done it. I'd love to have kept an exact count, about 600 times.
Oh, wow.
So we do know what we're doing. But I
Right,
agree
yeah.
with 100% that video is a way to go to get attention.
Right, gotcha.
So, yeah, I would agree. But the blog is going to be key for that, because what you can also do is you can take this one step further into LinkedIn,
Hmm.
because a lot of your moms could well be professionals who are
Yeah,
returning to work or never gave up work. And it could well be that that's really the only platform they have time for in the day.
that's
So
true.
what we can do is take the self-same content from your blog, put it into LinkedIn and what they call LinkedIn articles. LinkedIn's owned by Microsoft, so their way of competing with Google now is to publish everything on LinkedIn and try and keep people to stay within LinkedIn. It
Oh,
works out really, really well, and it's not duplicate content because the two search engines don't talk to each other. The blog is
oh,
LinkedIn now coming up on a Google search because it's owned, as I say, by Microsoft. So
oh, I didn't know that.
lots of ninja tricks that
Yes,
that we go all into that. So,
that's cool.
so give you some prices so we can work on some ideas for budget. If you just jump into the Social Media Bootcamp, it's a 5-week course with 3 more months of classes on top of that. We have a membership class where we meet every week after the bootcamp, and we do some content calendar planning and stuff each month. So
Is that the virtual coffee?
yes, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we also do an extra session each month where we plan the calendar for the month with an Excel spreadsheet and give you ideas for the month as well. So a content planning session. I'll show you what. You won't have seen this page because it's only for people who have already bought the bootcamp. So let me show you. Where is it? The page is live, but it's not in the navigation. So if you didn't know it existed, you wouldn't be able to find it.
Gotcha.
So that's this page. And typically this is only for people who have already bought the bootcamp, but just so you know. So once you've bought the bootcamp and you go through all that, you come along with accountability. So each week you get the virtual coffee on an ongoing basis for 3 more months. And at the end of that, what we also do is the last Thursday of each month, we do a content planning session for the next month. So we go through what the national days are that would be good for your strategy, what the hashtags would be. We help some special graphics, so Facebook cover pictures and different Facebook ads and Instagram posts and Pinterest posts that really convert. And we teach you how to do that as all part of the group. So the social media bootcamp you could get at typically it's listed at 2,000, but we could do it for you for 1,500.
Okay.
And then the blogging course is listed at 3,000, but we could typically discount that. If you were to buy the two together or just buy one or the other, we could discount that down too. Or we could do a package price where you buy both and get the 3 months accountability together, and that comes out at 4,000 for the whole 3 unit packages. And you don't have to pay for it all at once. You can do that over 3 months or 2 months.
Okay. Okay.
And there's no tax because you're in the United States and I'm selling to you from Canada, so I don't have to charge you any sales tax.
Oh, that's nice. Where's my pen? Okay, there we go.
It's 5%, so it saves a little bit of money.
Yeah, that definitely helps.
I'm gonna finish my soup here.
I know, I still need to have lunch. I gotta get with it.
I know. So how does that sound?
That sounds good. I mean, there's so much I don't know, especially about social media. Like there's all these, like the algorithms and all that stuff. I have no idea. So it's like
Nobody
just,
does.
yeah.
Only Facebook and Google really know what the algorithm is, but
Right.
because we're an agency, we run about 25 businesses' social media in-house.
Mm-hmm.
We're actively, I have one client who posted a video on Friday. It's reached over 50,000 people, and it's all organic. Like,
that's crazy.
It's called dressage naturally. It's about riding horses with as least kit tack as possible. So no bridle, no bit in the bridle. Quite often they ride bareback, and she just has this nuance with horses that most people don't have.
Uh-huh.
So she did this riding video of a fellow coming into an arena with 3 horses and just one long white stick with like a ribbon on it, and he managed to corral 3 horses in just sitting on one, but having one either side with no anything. And I just looked before I went, this video has reached 50,000 people since Friday, and not even $1 has been spent on advertising.
That is crazy.
So we get to see the back end of a lot of cool stuff like that every day because of our agency. So we're in a good place to teach it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know nothing.
Yeah.
Not when it comes to that.
So that's what we do.
That's awesome.
I know Crystal and Michaela, they went through the boot camp, a virtual coffee. They were going to do the blogging course, but it never happened.
Right.
They just got busy with their event in Vegas instead. And did you go to that?
Yeah, I did. Yes.
I was supposed to speak at it, but I was already at another event on the same days. And I'm down to speak at the next one, whenever the next one will be, or if it will be, I'm sure it will.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, a couple of our other clients, Liliana Venegas, a Colombian lady, purple hair.
Yeah, she was there.
Yep, she's been through our whole course. And another lady, Michelle Gutman, who's a dietitian who works on digestion.
I don't know if I saw her.
I believe she was there. She looks a bit like Halle Berry to me.
Oh, really?
Anyway, she was there too. So, and Ginger Johnson, Joe? I think she did.
That sounds familiar.
She's very loud, got like a mohawk hairstyle. Always wears very outlandish clothing. Anyway, I think she was there too. But she's been through our boot camps as well. But yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So choice is yours. I mean, you can bundle it up. You can do just the boot camp for now. You can do the blogging course in the fall. You can go to the main group and do everything together with a fast track group of mentoring. So you can get anywhere from like $1,500 to $45,000, and anywhere in between.
Oh God, yeah.
Help you build a website. We can build it for you. We can give you tutorials. I mean, whatever you like to do.
That's awesome.
But
yeah,
we should definitely buy. While I'm here, let's buy those domains because it would be nuts not to. So darlindelilah.com we should buy. You can get darlindelilah.online. Probably don't need that. .info, .org, .club. No, I think that's the only one we need.
Yeah, I think so too.
Just the .com for now, I think.
Right.
So let me buy that. And then we just park it. It just stops anybody else from buying it.
Awesome.
I'm just going through it as we go through it.
See, these are all things I know nothing about.
No trouble at all. So let's just buy it for 1 year for now, as it wasn't $2.99 after all that. Why is it more? I thought it said it was $2.99, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
Now you're telling me it's $8.29. Why is it more? I mean, it's still cheap, but
it's still strange.
Let me go back. I understand why I thought I saw it for $2.99.
It definitely said $2.99. That's so. Why is this not letting me split screen?
Darlindelilah.com. Add to cart.
There we go.
Done. Continue to cart. Thanks.
Yeah, it says right here, $2.99 for first year.
But when I go to buy it,
Oh,
it's only $8.29. It's not a big deal.
I think it's because it says 2-year purchase required, so they're charging you $2.99 per year.
And if I go to 2 years, it's $16.58.
That is so strange.
It must only be if it's bundled with a couple of others. Anyway, it doesn't matter. For
Right.
it's $8. It's fine. DarlinDelilah.com is now ours. So we can park it, and as and when we're ready, we can use it. So
That's awesome.
we have it. There you go.
Yay!
So I don't know if you want to think about that. Talk to your husband. Decide where you want to go with it.
I would like to talk to my husband, but I definitely want to do something because another podcast I was listening to, they were like, if you wanted to be a professional golfer, you would get a golf coach. They were like, if you want to be in business, you need a business coach. Okay, yeah, I need something because this is all new to me.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
The coaching program, that starts April 2nd. It runs all the way through till September. And I think we have 5 people in it already. We only have 10 people. We launch it officially March 12th on a webinar.
Uh-huh.
We've got 5 people who are interested in buying it on top of the 5 that have already bought it. So it'll sell out for sure.
That's
and I
awesome.
won't do another one of those until October either. But you get everything that I talked about, but 10 times more.
That's awesome.
That comes in at $15,000 over a 4-month period. So again, you can chunk it down and do whatever that would be, $3,800 a month or something for 4 months or something like that.
Right.
But you'd get a ton out of that, and we could help you rebuild unofficially. Don't tell the others, but we could rebuild your other website out of that same budget into a proper WordPress site with the new domain, and not quite the same as Gemma's because that's probably a $8,000 site right there. But
yeah, that's amazing.
The fundamentals for now to get a proper website going.
Right.
I'd include that for you.
That's so cool. Yeah, this is awesome. This has been so helpful.
Look, and Debbie and I are going to be there next week, so maybe you can pack the stroller and see each other in real life.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I would love that.
Our hotel is a Marriott near the Flamingo. We have a timeshare and we exchanged it. I don't know exactly. My wife will know, but somewhere just about 2 blocks off the strip. So.
Oh, that's perfect. So you're not right in the busy section.
Yeah, but somewhere very close.
That's cool.
I think it's near the train monorail.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, but that's all I know at this point.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so you've got some links.
Yes.
Have a read.
Okay.
I think Michaela's probably already done a great job of telling you who I am.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Love her. Funny, her and I met with Debbie and Crystal at an event in San Diego. Probably, I'm guessing it was 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. I'm not sure. And we just hit it off as soon as we met in the room. And I've only met the 2 of them once physically, but I feel like we chatted forever because we did a whole mentoring program while they went through setting up their business and what we did with them and the boot camp, and we did a lot of private mentorship. Really, really helped them cement, where they got to. So
yeah, they're awesome.
They're great. And destined for good things once Crystal gets her life back together.
Yes, for sure.
Yes. And then, but she's going to Hawaii, right?
I don't know. I know she just moved to Kentucky, so I'm not.
No, that's Crystal. Sorry, I meant Michaela.
Oh, Michaela. Yes, she is going to Hawaii. That's right.
June 4th, she was telling me. Yeah, wow.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's gonna come so quick.
And he's base commander or something at that point, right?
Yep.
My brother is just retired at the RAF. He was squadron leader in a big base in Scotland, and now he's got this amazing job with his venture capital company doing risk assessments all over the world, and just using his military experience and global knowledge.
My dream is to go to Scotland, so I'm so jealous.
It's great. Well, thank your husband for his service. We appreciate it so much.
Oh, thank you.
And have a think. And then are we friends on Facebook?
I don't think so yet.
Okay, is that okay?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
So spell me your name again.
It's Katlin. And then last name is Freedenburg. a long one.
All right. Sorry. Spell the surname again. I'm sorry.
My first name or my last name?
Second name. Last name.
F as in Frank.
Yep.
R-E-D-E-N.
R-D.
Yes.
I'm going to share my screen again, and you can tell me how to type.
Okay. No, you're fine.
Okay, so Caitlin, I got right?
Hold on. Sorry, my screen is lit. Yes, Caitlin is right.
And then F-R-E-E-D.
E-D. E-N-B-U-R-G. Yeah. Why am I not showing up?
Could be your privacy is pretty high.
It probably is. So let me see here.
Remember, I could never find Michaela originally, and she had to find me. So.
Oh, really?
This is me.
Okay, gotcha.
I'll find me the other way, and then just add me instead.
That'll make it easy.
It's Facebook.com. We make stuff happen is my username, but my name should pop it up.
Miss Jonathan. Okay. And you're probably friends with Michaela, right?
Yep. And Crystal. Yeah.
So I could probably find you out through their site too.
Yeah, and admin and Facebook. To be honest, Facebook Messenger for me is the easiest way to communicate.
Okay.
If you have any questions, or you want me to jump on a Facebook Live with you and your husband, if you have any questions or whatever, that's totally fine. I get it.
Okay, awesome. Perfect. I appreciate your time. This was very
welcome. Look forward to working with you as much as you like.
Yes, I'm so excited.
And then if you want, we can meet together next week and get a head start on something. So bring it up.
That'd be awesome.
We can go deep. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And I get to hold a baby.
Yes. And give it back when you're done.
Oh, of course. Yes, maybe.
So you don't have to worry about all the other stuff.
I have a bit of a reputation as being a baby whisperer.
Oh, really? She is the happiest.
I
don't know how we got so blessed, but she's extremely happy.
My youngest daughter did one of these 2-day things where they actually were given a baby and had to take like a baby doll, one of these $10,000 things.
Uh-huh.
Several of her colleagues had killed the baby.
Oh my gosh.
And so we had the baby for 2 nights. And anyway, when they did the diagnostics on the baby, Maddie was the only student in her class to get 100%.
Really?
The teacher said, I've never seen this. How did you do it? And she went, kept giving it to my dad.
You figured it out.
So whenever the baby got cranky, Dad's hips movement came in and whatever it works. So I think I still got it.
You still got it.
Anyway, I'll let you go. Thank you so much for your time. Say hello to Delilah for us.
I will. Thank you so much.
The links are all there. Have a read of the 3 and let me know how you want to go.
Okay, thank you so much. It was great talking with you.
It's great to see you.
All right, bye.
Bye.